It's your Storytime friends from the Osceola Library System. I'm from the West Osceola Library, and I'm here today with Miss Crystal from the St. Cloud Library, Miss Michelle from the Poinciana Library, Miss Susan from the Buenaventura Lakes Library, and Mr. Jonathan from the Hart Memorial Library. And this week, we are talking about the new year.
And we will be celebrating the new year in different ways.
And we'll be reading books and singing songs about the new year.
And I have a special New Year's craft to make with you.
Hey guys, many people make New Year's resolutions. These are promises to yourself to do something different in the new year. Hey, Miss Michelle, what's your New Year's resolution?
Less time on the computer or social media and video games. More time with family. Miss Susan,
Susan,
what's yours?
I think I would like to try to get to be a little more organized in the new year. And I think, more organized. Mr. Jonathan, do you have something?
Yeah, I want to focus on, accepting myself and liking myself and not talking bad about myself. When you make a mistake and you're like, ugh, I'm so stupid and things like that. I don't want to do that. It's not good for you. So that's my New Year's resolution. How about you, Miss Crystal?
I am going to finish some things up that I've been working on for a while. So hopefully 2021 is going to be an amazing finish line for me. What about you, Miss Lisa?
Well, my resolution is to have more fun. And we can start right now by singing the Hello Friends song. Are you guys ready? Hi, everybody. Are you ready to sing and sign the Hello Friends song with me? All right, let's go. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Let's do it a second time. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Hi, everybody. And now let's go say hello to Miss Michelle. Over to you, Miss Michelle.
Hi, Miss Michelle from Poinciana Library, and I'm here to sing the hello song with you and to read you a book. So let's start with the hello song. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. All right, hello and welcome to Storytime again. And I'm going to read a new book for you today called Squirrels New Year's Resolution. This is by Pat Miller and it's illustrated by Kathy Umber. Squirrels New Year's Resolution. Let's see what Squirrel's up to now. Squirrel pinned up her brand new Nut of the Month calendar. It's January 1st, the radio said. A great day to make a resolution. A resolution, wondered Squirrel. How do you do that? Bear might know. And she went to see Bear at the Lone Wood Library. Happy New Year, he said. Same to you, Bear. Do you know how to make a resolution? Is it like making a snack? Ho, 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 Bear laughed. Resolutions are more important than snacks. More important than snacks? Asked Squirrel. What is a resolution? A resolution is a promise that you make to yourself, to be better, or to help others, Bear said. When we begin a new year, we get a fresh start. Wow! Did you make a resolution? Asked Squirrel. I did, Bear said. I resolved to teach others how to read, and I'm going to teach Skunk to read as soon as she feels better. Oh no! Skunk is still sick, thought Squirrel, as she hurried to Squirrel's house, for a visit. She forgot all about making a resolution. Skunk was sick of being sick. "I'm stuck in bed until Dr. Owl says I'm better," said Squirrel. "I would rather be learning to read. That's my New Year's resolution." Squirrel knew how to cheer up her friend. She hid at the foot of the bed. She popped up and shouted, "Boo!" Skunk giggled. Hide and skunk was her favorite game. Squirrel popped up again. "Boo!" And again, "Boo!" By now, Skunk was laughing so hard. Just then, Dr. Owl came by. "Skunk, I can tell by your laughter that you are feeling much better," he said. "Now you can visit Bear. Just make sure that you have a healthy lunch first." "Lunch," thought Squirrel, as she headed toward the Hidey Hole Diner. "Maybe somebody there can help me with my resolution." On her way, she met Mole and Turtle. Mole was holding a map close to his nose. "What are you doing?" asked Squirrel. "Turtle and I resolved to plant a garden," said Mole. "But I can't find a good place to dig with all these trees." "Wait here," said Squirrel, and she dashed up the oak tree and looked down. She spied Wildcat Creek, and on its bank, a perfect place for a garden. Squirrel scampered back down and led Mole and Turtle through the woods to the edge of the creek. She helped them stake out string for the borders of the garden. "Thanks, Squirrel. I'll start digging right after lunch," said Mole. "Lunch," thought Squirrel, and she rushed away. She still hadn't thought of a New Year's resolution. At the diner, Squirrel chose a stool right next to Porcupine. He looked grumpy. "What's wrong?" asked Squirrel. "I resolved to be less grumpy, so I'm trying to laugh more. But I can't think of anything funny." "I can help you think of something funny. Like, why did the squirrel cross back and forth across the road?" "I don't know," said Porcupine. "Because she was nuts," laughed Squirrel. And Porcupine laughed too. "I get it. That reminds me. What's striped and bouncy?" "I don't know. Tell me." "Skunk on a trampoline," said Porcupine. And Squirrel laughed herself right off the stool. Porcupine said, "That's a good one. I better write that down." And he went to find a piece of paper and a pencil. Now Squirrel felt left out. Porcupine has a resolution. So do Bear and Skunk, Mole and Turtle, she thought. I'm the only one in the forest who hasn't made a New Year's resolution. Rabbit came to take Squirrel's order. "Would you like to try my New Year's special?" asked Rabbit. "Sure," said Squirrel. "Maybe I'll make a resolution. I wish I knew how." Think of a way to improve yourself, or a way to use what you're good at to help others," Rabbit said. Squirrel ate her lunch special, and she thought hard. Just then, Skunk came in. "I need a healthy lunch. Thanks to Squirrel, I'm feeling better." "Sit with me, Skunk," Bear called. "I see you brought our first book." Turtle and Mole came in next. What do you have for two thirsty animals who just started a garden? Said Mole. Squirrel found a great place for it, said Turtle. Porcupine hurried in. Do you know why the bear called? Before anyone could answer, Porcupine said, He's learning another language. And all the animals laughed. I didn't know you were so funny, said Mole. Me either, said Porcupine. Squirrel got me started. Rabbit said to Squirrel, You're doing a good job on your resolution. I didn't know I had one, said Squirrel. Your actions are better than words. It looks like you resolved to help someone every day, said Rabbit. Really? Asked Squirrel. I did! I did my first resolution! Hooray for Squirrel! Shouted all the animals. It was going to be a very happy New Year. How about that, guys? Squirrel's New Year's resolution. Do you guys think you can think of a New Year's resolution? Is there something that you can do to make yourself better? Or something that you can do to help others? I think I'll sit here and think of my resolution now.
Hi, Storytime friends. It is New Year's. Let's say goodbye to 2020 and welcome 2021 with all of our friends, okay? Give a hug, Ladybug. What about this one? Yeah, see you later, Alligator. Up on our party board there. Ooh, how about this one? Better shake, Rattlesnake. Adios, Hippos. Yeah. Oh, better swish, Jellyfish. Ooh, hope we have room for all of our friends. After a while, Crocodile. I'll put him up here with the hippo. There we go. Take care, Brown Bear. Couple more. Uh-oh, guess what? Gotta go, Buffalo. And bye-bye, Butterfly. Yeah. We're gonna have a party. I got balloons. I have my party board. Tiger's all ready. So how are you guys gonna celebrate the new year? Let us know. See you soon.
Okay, it's time for a song. Ready? We're going to do Zoom, Zoom, Zoom. But this time we're doing it with a New Year's twist. So we'll do it 2 times. So you can do it too. Ready? Zoom, zoom, zoom. The year is changing soon. Zoom, zoom, zoom. The year is changing soon. If you wanna make a wish, hold it tight inside your fist. Zoom, zoom, zoom. The year is changing soon. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Excellent job. All right, one more time. Ready? All right. Zoom, zoom, zoom. The year is changing soon. Zoom, zoom, zoom. The year is changing soon. If you wanna make a wish, hold it tight inside your fist. Zoom, zoom, zoom. The year is changing soon. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! All right. Thank you to our friends at Jayberry, the YouTube channel, for that song. And I'm going to give you a big New Year's kiss. Ready? Ah, very nice. Bye.
Hey everybody, I have a good book for you right now. It's called Squirrels New Year's Resolution, and it was written by Pat Miller and illustrated by Kathy Ember. Here we go. Squirrel pinned up her brand new Nut of the Month calendar. It's January 1st, the radio said. A great day to make a resolution. Make a resolution, wondered Squirrel. How do you do that? Bear might know. So she went to see Bear at the Lone Wood Library. Happy New Year, he said. Same to you, Bear. Do you know how to make a resolution? Is that like making a snack? Bear laughed. Resolutions are more important than snacks. More important than a snack, said Squirrel. What is a resolution? A resolution is a promise you make to yourself to be better or to help others, Bear said. When we begin a new year, we make a fresh start. Wow, did you make a resolution? Asked Squirrel. I did, Bear answered. I resolved to teach others how to read. I'm going to teach Skunk as soon as she gets well. Oh no, Skunk is still sick, Squirrel thought as she hurried to Skunk's house for a visit. She forgot all about making a resolution. Skunk was sick of being sick. I'm stuck in bed until Dr. Owl says I'm better, said Skunk. I would rather be learning to read. That's my New Year's resolution. Squirrel knew how to cheer up her friend. She hid at the foot of the bed. She popped up and shouted, "Boo!" Skunk giggled. Hide and skunk was her favorite game. Squirrel popped up again. Boo! And again, boo! And again, boo! By now, Skunk was laughing hard. Just then, Dr. Owl came by. Skunk, I can tell by your laughter that you are feeling much better, he said. Now you can visit Bear. Just make sure you have a healthy lunch first. Lunch, thought Squirrel. She headed towards the Hidey-Hole Diner. Maybe someone there can help me with my resolution. On her way, she met Mole and Turtle. Mole was holding a map close to his nose. What are you doing? Asked Squirrel. Turtle and I resolved to plant a garden, said Mole, but I can't find a good place to dig with all of these trees. Wait here, said Squirrel. She dashed up an oak tree and looked down. She spied Wildcat Creek, and on its bank, a perfect place for a garden. Squirrel scampered down and led Mole and Turkey through the woods to the edge of the creek. She helped them stake out string for the borders of the garden. Thanks, Squirrel. I will start digging right after lunch, said Mole. Squirrel seems to be a pretty good friend. He's helping everybody, huh? Lunch, thought Squirrel, and she rushed away. She still hadn't thought of a resolution. At the diner, Squirrel chose a stool next to Porcupine. He looks grumpy. What's wrong? Asked Squirrel. I resolved to be less grumpy, so I'm trying to laugh more, but I can't think of anything funny. I can help you think of something funny, like, why did the squirrel run back and forth across the road? I don't know. Why? Asked Porcupine. Because she was nuts, said Squirrel. Porcupine laughed too. I get it. That reminds me. What's striped and bouncy? Tell me, giggled Squirrel. A skunk on a trampoline, said Porcupine. Squirrel laughed herself right off the stool. Porcupine said, that's a good one. I'd better write it down. Off he went to find a paper and pencil. Squirrel felt left out. Porcupine had a resolution, so did Bear, and Skunk, and Mole, and Turtle. She thought, I'm the only animal in the forest who hasn't made a New Year's resolution. Poor Squirrel looked so sad. Rabbit came to take Squirrel's order. Would you like to try my New Year's special? Asked Rabbit. Sure, said Squirrel. Maybe it will help me make a resolution. I wish I knew how. Think of a way to improve yourself, or a way to use what you're good at to help others, said Rabbit. Squirrel ate her lunch and thought hard. Poor Squirrel. I wonder if she'll ever figure out a resolution. Just then, Skunk came in. I need a healthy lunch. Thanks to Squirrel, I'm feeling better. Sit with me, Skunk, Bear called. I see you brought your first book. Turtle and Mole came in next. What do you have for two thirsty animals who just started a garden, said Mole. Squirrel found a terrific place for it, said Turtle. Porcupine hurried in. Do you know why Bear said, caw, caw? Before anyone could answer, Porcupine said, he was learning another language. All the animals laughed. I didn't know you were so funny, said Mole. Me either, said Porcupine. Squirrel got me started. Rabbit said to Squirrel, you're doing a good job on your resolution. I didn't know I had one, said Squirrel. Your actions are better than your words. It looks like you resolved to help someone every day, said Rabbit. Really, asked Squirrel? I did it. I made my very first resolution. Hooray for Squirrel, shouted all the animals. It was going to be a very happy New Year. And you can see Squirrel said, I resolved to help someone every day. That was such a good book about New Year's resolutions. Can you think of something that you would like to make a resolution about? That you could do every day? And if you enjoyed this story, Squirrel's New Year's Resolution, written by Pat Miller, come check it out at the library. Or we have other books about New Year's that you can come check out too. For example, we have Happy New Year, written by Abby Mercer. It's a holiday fun book, and it talks about how people all around the world celebrate their New Year's. We also have Unhappy New Year, Emma, by James Stevenson. And this book talks about how witches celebrate their New Year's Eve. Or we have Angelina Ice Skates, written by Catherine Holabird and illustrated by Helen Craig. And this one talks about how Angelina and her friends spend their New Year's Eve. Come check it out at the library. And we have Dumpling Soup, written by Gemma Kin Radigan and illustrated by Lillian Sue Flanders. And this book talks about how friends and family come together to celebrate their New Year and their traditions. Now, some people celebrate different kinds of New Year's. So, for example, Bringing in the New Year, written by Grace Lin, talks about the Chinese New Year. You might want to learn about different people's cultures and different New Years that they celebrate around the world. This one, Lanterns and Firecrackers, is a Chinese New Year story written by Johnny Zucker and Jan Barger Cohen. And it also talks about the Chinese New Year's and the traditions. Another New Year that people celebrate is Rosh Hashanah. It's a Jewish New Year celebration, and this book is titled New Year at the Pier, a Rosh Hashanah Story by April Halprin Wayland and illustrated by Stephanie Dorich. So if you'd like to learn about Rosh Hashanah, come check that book out. And I have my last one, My Jewish Year, which not only talks about Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year, but other holidays that people celebrate throughout the year. So if you're interested in learning about New Year's or cultures or celebrations around the world, about different holiday celebrations along with New Year's, come to the library and check out some of these books. And I hope you all have a very happy New Year's.
Hey everybody, are you ready to make your very own New Year's Eve party popper? They're really fun and they're easy to make. If you've picked up a kit at the library, you will have received a toilet paper tube. Oh, I see you out there ready to go. A balloon, some colorful paper, shiny paper, and confetti to put inside your popper. And you will need to supply scissors and tape. Now, if you did not get a kit, it's okay. You can download the instructions on the library website. And really all you need from home would be a toilet paper tube. You might have balloons laying around. If you do have to get balloons, try to get ones that are a little bit big here in the top so that it'll stretch, because it's going to stretch over your toilet paper tube. And if you don't have shiny paper, I'm sure you have some holiday paper that are scraps or whatever that you can cut. If you do that, you need to cut it so that it's about 4.5 inches wide and 6 to 6.5 inches long, so that it'll wrap around your toilet paper tube. So with that being said, let's get started. So first you're going to take your balloon and you're going to tie a knot in the end, like as if you had blown it up, but you're not going to blow it up. So you're going to tie it in a knot at the end, and you might need to get your grown up to do that, I'm sure. So you'll have a knot at the end. Then you're going to take your balloon and you're going to cut the top of it off. Now, you want to cut maybe about the top third or so off. Basically what I did, and there's air in here, is you could fold it down and just cut it where it folds. It's a little easier that way, but I should have made sure all the air was out. So I'm just going to cut across the top like that. So it looks like this. Then you're going to take your toilet paper tube. You're going to stretch this over the top. Try to get this part centered over the toilet paper tube, and just kind of put it on like that so that it's part way up the toilet paper tube. And then you're going to tape that down. Just need a few pieces of tape to make sure that it's on there securely. And maybe a little bit more. There, so it's taped all the way around and it's secure, because you're going to go like this, okay? Whoops. Okay, so then after you have your balloon taped on, you're going to take your pretty paper. You're going to line it up with the bottom edge over top of the balloon so that it's like that. Tape it down like this. Then roll it around the tube. It's going to overlap some, and that's perfectly fine. Kind of want it to overlap a little bit. And then you'll tape that down so that it looks like this. Now you'll have a little bit of extra up here at the top. You can just tuck that right down inside like that, or leave it sticking up if you want, so that it's like in there, down in there. So it looks like this. Now you're going to take your confetti and you're going to pour it into, or grab it out, and you're going to put it in your popper. And now we're ready. This is the fun part. And I put a little poem on your Storytime kit, your activity kit, for a countdown to the new year. And it goes like this: 10, 9, 8. It's time to celebrate. 7, 6, 5. We're waiting for the new year to arrive. 4, 3, 2. It's almost here. Yahoo! 1. Happy New Year, everyone. Woo! And the further down you pull on this, the further up your confetti will go. And now you have a fun game with your littles. It's enhancing their fine motor skills. Have them go ahead and pick up all those little pieces of confetti and put them back in so that they can launch them again and again. I hope you have fun. Happy New Year, everyone.
Thank you for joining us today. And guess what time it is? It's time to sing our goodbye song. Is it ready? Let's wave them high and wave them low. Now it's time for us to go.
Wave your elbows. Wave your toes. And don't forget to wave your nose.
Wave your lips. Wave your tongue. Now blow a kiss with fingertips. Hey guys, wave your ears. Wave your hair. Now wiggle your derriere.
And wave your chin. Wave your eyes. And now wave our hands and say goodbye.
But before we go, let's count down to the new year. Are you ready? Let's start with 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Happy New
Happy New
Year!
Year!